Today on Entertainment Review, we're talking about Hayao Miyazaki, my personal favorite director of all time. Mononoke opens up with a young prince fighting a demon. This prince, named Ashitaka, is well respected within his community, but is forced to leave after he gets cursed by the demon after vanquishing it. Important thing to note about this demon. Why is it a demon? It's because it got shot by a human. This is the key theme of Princess Mononoke, that being the relationship between nature and humankind. It's something that's going to be explored throughout the rest of the movie in depth. We see that explored almost immediately. After leaving home, Ashitaka journeys for a while and ends up in Irontown, which is a community of lepers and abandoned women who have come together in this place to find work. They're led by a woman named Lady Eboshi, who kind of perfectly represents this relationship between humans and nature. I think it's important to note that while Eboshi is set up as the antagonist of the film, she's not technically a villain. She's trying to help these women and she's trying to help these sick people. But in the process, she is completely destroying the forest around her, which is exactly why all of the animals hate her. Eboshi's relationship with nature perfectly captures the theme that Miyazaki is going for. She's the antagonist, yes, but she's not a bad person. But what she's doing is she's literally destroying the nature around her for her own gain. Not just her own, but also the people around her. This kind of gets to the central idea that Miyazaki is trying to establish, that how we treat nature has an extremely profound effect on us, which is exactly why all of the people of the forest hate the humans so much. One of those people being San, aka Princess Mononoke. San is a girl who is raised by a community of wolves, one of those being a wolf god named Moro, which first off is completely awesome. I wish I had been raised by wolves. I think it's cool. Sometimes I think Mr. Talkin may have been raised by wolves, just because he kind of gives off that vibe. But San is the perfect representation of nature and its feelings towards these people. Nature is dying off and it is retaliating. And that is exactly what San is doing. Yes, San is a person, but she has grown a complete hatred for people. Ashitaka representing society and San representing nature show kind of the bond that the two should have. Despite kind of being wary of each other at first, they're able to kind of bond and learn to trust each other again, which is exactly what Miyazaki is trying to establish. People and nature need to coexist peacefully. Like this, check my fingers real quick. The ending of the film culminates in this really great moment. It ties everything together very nicely and wraps up the theme perfectly. It shows that people and nature can coexist peacefully without harming one another. I'm not going to tell you what that ending is because this is a spoiler-free review, so it's not going to happen. But other than that, a few other things for the movie. Let's just face it, if you've ever seen a Ghibli movie, they're gorgeous. They're literally so perfectly well made. All of the animation is hand-drawn. It's absolutely beautiful. The music, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear God, thank you so much for Miyazaki's composer, Joe Hisashi. He absolutely pulls through with the bangers in literally every single movie that Miyazaki has made. But one of the best parts about the movie is when music isn't even there. Miyazaki is a very big proponent of silence within his films, which in Western animation, if you see this in a lot of Disney movies, every moment tends to be filled up with dialogue or music, which is not a problem. It's two different styles of making things. I feel like those films never give the audience a chance to breathe like a Miyazaki movie does. You'll have these very purposeful moments of a character just wandering through nature, and that's all you hear. The ambience of that character wandering through nature. Everything is very sophisticated. Miyazaki knows exactly what he wants to do and he does it very well. Mononoke might be Miyazaki's best movie. I mean, it really captures everything about him as a director that makes him fantastic. Then again, in my opinion, every movie he's ever made is his best movie, because he is perfect.